and Pauline Armitage could face expulsion.
We're discussing faces here now. Face reading has been practiced for thousands of years. It's all about interpreting the face and to learn about the inner person. Our next guest, Alison Demarco, is a face reader by profession and is back to tell us how it can help self-esteem and confidence. Now, according to Kate Winslet, as we were just saying, it can even help you lose weight. Welcome back to Ireland AM. So, I mean, we know it's been practiced for thousands of years. How did you get started in it?
I met a group of people who had been doing this really for about 50 years, and it fascinated me. You can tell who somebody is when they walk in a room.
Gosh, what a skill to have. Can you imagine that? That's really handy, wouldn't it?
You were saying earlier on, because you can actually, if you can read somebody's face, it actually helps you deal with people better.
Yeah.
Like you can deal with them.
Well, you know, the point is that when you can actually see how someone is, then you can know how you're going to react to them. We react to people in all different ways. So by knowing somebody, if we can actually see what elements are predominant in them, we know how they want to be treated, basically. And we know how we can treat ourselves in that relationship.
The elements, what are the elements? Because this is the vital part of it, isn't it?
Well,
really?
The elements are earth, air, fire, water. And you've heard of the sayings, I'm in my element, and a fiery person, a watery person. So these are very important elements in everyday life, but they can also be seen in the face. So within us all, we have what we call archetypes, and we have a male archetype and a female archetype, and it depends which one is predominant, which can be seen by the face.
And how long does it take you to perfect this skill, whereas you can do what you said and just look at somebody when they walk into a room and tell exactly what they're like?
Well, I think it's an ongoing learning process of observation. I've been using it now for 5 years. I use it for businesses so they can develop their teams, and in personal life, in my own personal life with my children, and it's phenomenal when you can actually see how people are. For my daughter, I mean, she's got a water temperament, which means the way I deal with her now would be, when you're ready, would you do whatever I want her to do? Whereas if I said to her, I want it done now, she would be stubborn.
Yeah. So it's learning to read people in that respect.
And
what do you say? What do you think about Claire's face?
Oh,
Claire?
no, this could be dangerous now.
See, I asked her earlier on and I told you you're not saying that on air.
You're joking. You did not.
What do you think about Claire?
She's the child. We call Claire's archetype the child, and that means that predominantly she's water first, which is creative, artistic, intuitive. But the child also is really almost like an entrepreneur. They like to be their own boss, like to be in control. They don't like to show their fire energy, although provoked, you've heard of the baby face colour. So, you know, if you were really provoked, your fire would come forward and people would wonder.
Alan Hughes.
Your ideal is to be practical. It's your earth element, so, and your home is your castle.
Is that it?
There's a lot more.
Okay.
There's a lot more.
It's very good because you are very gentle, but you're very, you know where you're at and you know where you want. You're very career-minded.
Exactly.
So it's very good. Yeah. We're going to look at some other people here. We have Samantha Mumba. So let's have a look at Samantha Mumba's face. No, get away from me. We don't want to hear about me. Let's have a look at Samantha Mumba's face and see what you think about that.
Well, that's very interesting, because her archetype we call the Joker, and the other side of her is the Enchantress. So predominantly she's a fire energy, which means she's outgoing, but she's also very creative. The other side of her being the Enchantress, and so she probably has the ability to, you know, write, to be musical, singing, etc. And she's a dreamer, but she has a fire energy that is, so she's outgoing. We would call her more of an extrovert, where the other side of her, the female side of her, would be the introvert. Because we're all either predominantly, we have two, obviously we have a male and a female within us, and we usually are predominantly one, which would, so she's coming across as predominantly in a male element.
Okay, we have another one, I think, haven't we, to look at as well, just very quickly. Who's coming up next? Have we another one? Oh, Maeve Binchy.
Right. Again, her face, although you'll say she's not similar to you, but there are similarities, and this is what we're looking for. We're not saying, you know, you look like.
Look like, yeah.
We're saying there are similarities, and her similarities, her archetype is, again, the child. So entrepreneur, writer, dreamer, likes to be her own boss. Again, got the fire energy that wants to be in control.
And how can you tell that by looking? Like, what are the characteristics there that show you that?
Well, predominantly the shape of the face, but also the eyes. The eyes are, large eyes are usually a giveaway, and they're usually water temperaments.
It's fascinating. It really is. Now, you are holding a workshop.
I am.
So people can go along and learn all about this and
That's
talk to you
right.
personally.
Yeah.
So where is it? It's in St. Patrick's School?
Yes, in Church Road, Dalkey, but Spirit are actually promoting it.
And it's on Saturday and Sunday?
Sunday, yes, 10 till 4.
10 till 4 each day. So you can go along, talk to Alison and learn all about
Well worth it,
the
I
art
think.
of face
Yeah,
reading.
very interesting.
Wow.
Right, we're taking a break. We'll see you afterwards.
you.
Bye for now. Thanks, Alison.